Well, here's the little laundry room. It's small but mighty. I did this cutting edge stencil all through this back wall. Just wanted an accent wall, and I do love how it turned out. It is very bold. I took an old popcorn bucket from Christmas and spray painted it. It just seemed like the perfect size. It's pretty sturdy. Gotta love little DIYs that are affordable. I built this laundry sorter to house all the kids' clean clothes. So anything washed and folded and ready to go into rooms, this is where it goes, and the kids just take their baskets and go to their room and unload it and put it in their closet, put everything away, and put their basket back. So it's worked really well. I didn't put dividers in or try to customize it too much because these are Algot bins from Ikea that I got some time ago. And well, it was early in the renovation process, so they don't sell them anymore. And the new ones they have are similar, but they're a big mesh. So I really like these. And so at least I have a little bit of versatility. If I do change my baskets or if anything gets damaged, I would hopefully be able to just get another laundry basket and it would fit okay. So I hung these shelves from my discount store. I got them super cheap. I think like $8 for both. It came with that little hanging rod. And so I threw hangers on there because I love to be able to fold and hang from the dryer so things don't get wrinkly and a mess. So I just have some extra accessories there for storage. And I actually do use that little watering can. I got it from Magnolia when we visited Texas. And I use it to fill my iron, and it's actually functional, so it makes it a lot easier. Behind this wall is a hot water heater, and behind this curtain, I actually have a chest freezer and some extra storage up on the wall. So I have these curtains I've had forever. They're actually from my daughter's nursery, and she is now 14. They are very sheer, but I have them layered up enough that they provide just enough privacy to kind of hide the things that you don't want seen. I got a laundry system from Pottery Barn. I do think it's super functional. I love it. The price was a little high, a little splurgy, but I feel when you save money in other areas of a room, then you can, do things like this and splurge a little. I love these bins. I needed something narrow because you can see I do not have a lot of space here. And I wanted something big enough because we're a big family. So the kids have their baskets in their rooms. We all do. And we'll load the machine and kind of start our loads. And if there's remnants of our baskets left, we'll just fill these bins up. And it just makes for nothing on the floor. It keeps things clean. They're a pretty good size, and they're pretty firm. I do love them. Whenever they're full, I just am able to take it off the pegs, put it in front of the machine, load the machine, and hang them right back up. The only thing I did do is I added a 1x2 underneath the fronts because it would kind of like come out like a V when they were full, and it would protrude out into the room, and I really needed them to keep their shape. So I would recommend Pottery Barn to do this for when they sell, is to put something rigid there so that doesn't happen, because I like keeping that shape, and it also helps see the embroidery, all of that. So I love this system. Down the road, I have a sign on the other side of the laundry, which I will show when we change things up a little bit. I will probably hang the sign above these baskets. But for now, this peg rail is great for holding things I need to iron, or things that need dried, or clothes that I hung on hangers and need to go to their homes. So overall, I just love my stencil. It's the best part. It's important to not only have a functional space, but for it to look good in the process. This is my Goliath, y'all. I don't know if you have one in your home, but matching socks is something I do struggle with. And usually this basket is heaping, and I just something I struggle with. I try to give the kids a task to help me with that. But I have so many little feet, so many big feet, and it's just something I struggle. So I wonder if other people have those things in their home. Mine is socks. This, you can see, is unfinished. I didn't complete the stencil over there. It's a lot of hard work. I do have textured walls. I'm going to kind of zoom in here. And you could see that it's kind of hard to do a stencil on textured walls. I thought I could get away with the rolling method. You cannot. I stippled every single stencil, and I did not want to take the extra time to do this side because this is a temporary situation. Down the road, we are planning to have 2 stacked units. So you could see down here, I will show some before pictures also, but we have 2 extra dryer vents up high and 2 extra water lines down low, and extra plug-ins for plugging in the units because we want to prepare for having 2 stacked. So we're going to have a busy laundry room, that's for sure. So this is all temporary. This sign will move when we have stacked units. And honestly, in trying to think of what to do, I couldn't hang anything on that big wall. I couldn't do anything to conflict with the utilities. So I had mounted side brackets here and put in a 2x12 to just kind of make that surface above the units to hold my laundry detergent, my bleach, and all of those things. And I made this sign with my sister, and she cut vinyl for me. We found a font that had all these vinyls all together, and so we just had a lot of fun. It was my birthday present, and made this big sign to kind of cover up all those utilities. So temporary, but it's gonna stay for the long haul. We'll just shift this sign over when the laundry room gets an upgrade. Here I'm just identifying all the individual spaces we made with this open area in the back of our home. The laundry is against that back wall. You can see where I have the hot water heater in the corner. The little window did stay. The exterior door used to be on that short side of the house. We moved it along to the back side under the carport. Here's my husband framing in some of the old windows, closing those up, and well, we shrunk that one he's working on and building some of the walls. And here's my littles being silly. With the electrical line hole that used to be in the floor. We did relocate that. The utility wall that we built, we just built a secondary wall and just to house all of the utilities there. Here's the back door moved and all of the framing up. So we have all the old doors closed in and the old windows, and we have all the insulation in. So that is just a nice change to the flow of the house. And I love that I'm going to be able to have lockers or a big hook wall there. My husband's drywalling now. We have electrical ran. And it's nice to get this whole view. But you can see the laundry room tucked back there. This is drywall complete. And the view from standing in the office looking into the laundry. This was a little temporary setup I had with the ironing board, and my husband made me a little stand for my phone so I could watch my YouTube or whatever while I work. Here's the just progression of the stencil kind of spreading. This was definitely the easiest spot of the stencil. Oh my goodness, working around all the trim was tricky. My sign just propped up here on my shelf covering the utilities. It's definitely awesome. The breaker panels covered up, but you can see, yes, I do have chainsaws in my laundry room. The Gabrielle system from Pottery Barn is up. You can see it's kind of formless shape right now whenever without those 1x2s in the fronts. We moved in our chest freezer. My mother-in-law blessed us with that. And I have all the extra stuff. Now it's hidden. I love it hidden. But this is where, it's become super functional. This is the beginning of the built-in. I didn't have it finished at this point. It was freshly built. I am needing to finish my stencil before we install it. So here I am working my stencil around the window frame and up along the top of the window. That was definitely, a lot of hand painting, a lot of just working it into those corners. It was definitely a little bit tricky, but again, we got that finished look, and I love the statement of the stencil, and it's just turned out so beautiful. So I'm so glad to share this space with you, and I hope that you've enjoyed.